Okay, folks, welcome back to another Noob Nerds toy review. This time we're going to go over the G.I. Joe Classified Copperhead, which was an awesome figure back in the day, as well as the water moccasin that came with, or I guess the water moccasin he came with it, really. But yeah, I loved it. I love that vehicle. I thought he was a really cool looking figure at the time, and according to this, it looks like he's going to be really cool now. So let's get unboxing. Okay, so let's get to this. Now, I don't remember much about Copperhead, at least his file card, but I will link it somewhere in the video, maybe toward the end or something like that, just so we see it. Let's take a look at the package. It's one of their plastic-free packages. Have a little scan code on the side. I guess you can get some information from him. Once again, I got this at Ross for $5.99. I don't see paying $20 to $25 for a figure when I can wait a little bit and get that exact same figure for $6. Now let's take a look at this. Open this up. A little Easter egg here. This is from the Armory back in Maryland. Used to work there a long time ago. They were the biggest supplier of role-playing games and stuff like that back in the day. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It's got this little cool little box that says Copperhead 72, 72 again, and then the Cobra logo. That's really kind of cool. And then we have the man himself, Copperhead. Okay, let's take a look. Let's get into this. Yeah. Easy to get into, which is good. Basically, we can just pull them out. Okay, so let's take a look at this. It's a good looking figure. Look, he stands pretty easily. Really cool packaging too, by the way. I don't know if you can see this, but it's cool character art on there. That's very neat. I like it. Okay, figure himself is the standard G.I. Joe classified articulation. Looks like we got neck, we got head, shoulders, we got a little bicep thing is falling down. Okay. Wrist, or excuse me, elbows, wrist, other bicep strap is falling down too. Looks like, that's a little weird. Oh, and maybe that must fold over to keep the gun in. Okay, that makes sense. We got the abdomen crunch. We have waist, legs, swivel, knee bends. We have a swivel here. We have plenty of foot rotation. Oh, and looks like he even has a cool little tattoo there. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's kind of neat. Okay, now let's take a look at what comes in his little package. I don't mean he has a little package, you know. Just for those wondering, I have no idea. Okay, so inside we have, I'm assuming this is warnings. Yep, bunch of warning stuff. Don't put any of this stuff in your mouth. I mean, I guess you can if you want to, just probably not a good idea. Especially if you're a kid. Cool package, Joe and Cobra logo. Go in there. Almost hate to rip this. Okay, it looks like we got a machete, which makes sense if he's in the swamps or something like that with his Copperhead. So we got some kind of back holster. I'm assuming it's for the peg on the back. One gun. And then the main one, I guess. Now, I don't remember, as a kid, I had Copperhead and Moccasin. I don't remember him coming with weapons, but he might have. So let's take a look and see if we can put these weapons in here and see what they look like. Okay, so it looks like he has a little belt sheath here for his machete. We have a smaller holster here, so I'm assuming that hits the smaller gun. Little hole there for latching it properly. And then finally, his bigger gun goes in the back. Somehow. Really, there we go. Perfect. And it has the same little hole pouch. Yeah, well, get in there. No, get in there. Okay, anyway, we'll figure that out later. Not too worried about it. So he's able to hold everything on his person, in pouches and stuff like that. Kind of cool. And let's take a look at him in some action poses. Okay, here is just the base figure just standing up on his own. Let's see what he looks like with some weapons. I also do want to show that he has a trigger finger hand here, so you can put the guns in that. Actually, I guess he has two trigger finger hands, one on each side, so maybe ambidextrous? Not really sure. The main gun fits in his hand really, really well. Looks good. I like it a lot. Has pretty good posability. I will say I'm probably going to wind up super gluing those bicep bands on because they keep falling down. It's kind of annoying. But, I mean, let's see what else it looks like. Okay, machete out, getting ready to attack. Or at least defend. Either one. Maybe, who knows. So overall, I'm going to say that Hasbro really knocked it out of the park with this one. It's a great figure. I think Copperhead had a little more clothing on. I don't remember him having exposed arms. I could be mistaken, but I don't remember that. I'll add some pictures of the old 3 3/4 inch figure toward the end of the video, just so we can see the differences between the two. As I said, I'll also link the file card for the figure too, just so you have a little more information about him. As I said, the one thing I really, really wish Hasbro would have done was added those file cards to the back of the packaging. It just would have added that little bit of nostalgia and would have made it a little bit easier than having to go search crap on a computer. But hey, maybe one day they'll change it. Who knows? And yeah, that's it. Another thing I wanted to show real quick was show his height compared to Stalker. He looks like he is a tiny bit taller. I don't, the 3 3/4 inch figures don't really give you that impression, but I mean, it's 6 inch, so I guess I can do a little more differentiation between bodies and stuff like that, and show different heights on characters. So, I mean, that's a good thing, I guess. Okay, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to try to put these out weekly, roughly, maybe reviewing some different action figures, stuff like that. Eventually, I'd like to get back into doing some terrain and stuff like that, but it just takes so long to do. And those videos are very, very difficult to make. But yeah, I mean, eventually I'd like to get back into that and show some more of that. But for now, I think we're going to stick with the action figure stuff because it's, I mean, a lot of fun. And I really enjoy that, especially being a big 80s toy fan. And I know Classified's not 80s, but it's based off an 80s toy line. I was actually thinking about making a thing called channel or series called Whiskey and Toys. Showcase two of my favorite things, whiskey and toys. And let me know if you like that. Down in the comments, might be something I'm interested in doing. You get to see me drunk reviewing toys. Win-win situation. Other than that, yeah, I think that is going to do it for today. And I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next week.